should have done something out of?
Yeah, I think without a doubt. Probably a win, at least a draw. I think we created enough in the game. Not lots of fantastic chances, but good chances. And obviously a penalty. And then we concede, I think, from the one shot on target. So a harsh lesson in Champions League football. I think a game that we played pretty well in. And we lose it. So good news is we've got 5 more games to go in the group. But we should have got more tonight.
Ross taken the penalty, and also, do you know whether Jorginho and Willian were actually trying to ask to take it?
Ross is the penalty taker. Was pre-season, scored a couple, has been when he started, and was today when he came on and he missed it. So that was a clear story.
Just on top of it though, just in terms of what Jorginho and Willian were saying to him, do you know whether they were actually trying to ask?
Yeah, I don't know what the conversation was, but Jorginho and Willian were penalty takers on pitch. When Ross comes on, he becomes a penalty taker, and he missed it.
At the front.
How is Mason's injury so far, and will this injury affect the game plan in the future?
He's got an ankle injury, which we don't know how bad it is. We'll have to assess it over the next 24, 48 hours to see the scale of the injury, to see how the injury is. So it's too soon to say, but it's an ankle injury, and obviously it was a shame because he was playing so well and started the game well, and we had to make a change early.
Frank, where does Christian Pulisic sit in your plans at the moment, with Pedro off the bench?
Yeah, he's in the plans. We've got a squad, we've got wingers to choose from, and the way we're playing, and with Pedro's experience in the Champions League, it was a choice to make, but Christian's well in the plans.
Frank, you've got Lille away and Ajax away now. What was a tough group? It's looking even tougher now, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, and I think that's the reality of losing a game at home. First game makes those games more important, particularly if they come back to back away from home. So we need to, obviously, league games in the meantime, but have strong focus on those games to try and get a result in one of those 2 games before we make it really, really tough for ourselves. But in context, it's still 1 game done. It's still a group that I think teams will take points off each other, because it's all the teams are strong and will fancy themselves to take points off each other. So there's certainly no reason to be too downbeat now. But yeah, in awareness, we need to win games.
There was a great big chance from the fans tonight. Good chance affecting Stu's, 2 fan chance affecting Stu's. The way that people can partially close this ground, what would you say to the people who are singing those songs?
I didn't hear them, but the same message I've said quite a few times this season. Chelsea as a club, we have initiatives. We are very clear about where our standing point is on any chance, racist chance at this ground or any ground, and I'll reiterate that clearly.
Ian.
Frank, Liverpool at the weekend, is that just what you need to perhaps put this evening behind you?
It's a big game. It's off the back of a good result for us at Wolves. You know, this is a different competition. It wasn't a bad performance today at all. It was just a result that we now have to turn around in the Champions League, but it doesn't change the fact that we're waiting for a very tough match, but the sort of game we're here for. They're playing so well at the minute. Best team in the country, obviously on form. So a great test for us, and yeah, I don't know if it's good timing. It's probably not the right way to say it at all, but we need to be ready for it. It's Champions League. Of course, Liverpool are the current holders, and as I say, certainly one of the best teams in Europe, stroke the world at the moment. But anywhere in this Champions League you go, I've been to Napoli, lost pretty heavily there a good few years ago. Tough stadium to go to, and yeah, I'm not saying I expected them to lose, but in this competition it's difficult to win at those places.